So hi guys, today we will start nuclear physics according to the PMDC syllabus. We will solve MCQs in it. So first MCQ says a certain radioactive nuclide of a mass number x. So there is the x. Okay. And decay by the beta emission and the alpha emission. We know that in beta emission there is no change in mass number, but in alpha emission it decreased by 4. Okay, so yeah, it will be like x minus 4 to a second nucleotide of a mass number t, means that x minus 2 will be equal to t. Which of the following correctly relates x and t? So x minus 4 equals to t. X equals to t plus 4. Okay, so this will be the B option will be correct. Radioactivity of radioactive substance. As we know, activity is equals to, so it is always positive. Nuclear force. Nuclear force is independent of the charge. So option A will be correct. And this question was somehow difficult, but yeah, let me solve this. The binding energy of the deuterium means that H21 per nucleon, and an alpha particle 2H4 has a binding energy of means that two deuterium joined to form one alpha particle. Okay, so simply the binding energy of the deuterium there is 1.12 megavolt per nucleon, and the alpha particle has the binding energy 7.047 megawatt MeV per nucleon. Then in the fusion reaction, okay, this equation is somehow more difficult to understand, so go for this equation. The energy Q required is, so just look at the code, look at this working. 1.12 multiplied by 2, it will be 2.24, and multiply by 2 because there are two deuterium which combines to form one alpha particle. So therefore 4.48, and then the binding energy per nucleon will be multiplied by the nucleon of the alpha particles, and it will be the 28.184, and the final minus initial it will be 23.8 MeV. So 100 gram of a radioactive element has a half-life of 5 days. How many grams of the radioactive material will remain after 15 days? Whenever you get this type of question, firstly, what you have to do? Use this formula. N T is the given time period. Okay, so N will be equal to given time period is 15 days, and the half life is 5 days. It will be 3. Say it will be 3. After that, They're asking that the 100 gram is the initial mass. What will be how many grams of the radioactive will remain after 15 days? Mean there will be 3 half-lives. So 100 will undergo 3 half-life. It will be 100 divided by 2, 50 divided by 2, and yeah, 25 divided by 2. So there is 3 half-life and answer will be 12.5. We go for the another question. A radioactive source has a half-life of 80 seconds. Half-life is given. How long will it take for 5/8 of the source to decay? So what will be the undecayed? If decay is 7/8, so undecayed will be 1/8. Simple. So we will gonna use N equals to NO 1/2 N. We have to find this N. Simply अगर मैं इसे वो ही सोचे मैथमेटिकली, अगर मैं यहाँ पर जो हमारा ये है ये बराबर है अनडिकेट 1/8 के. जस्ट थिंक इट लाइक मैनुअली दिमाग से कि अगर यहाँ पर हमें 8 की 2 की जगह 8 चाहिए तो हम इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, इसकी पावर क्या होनी चाहिए. इफ़ देयर विल बी लाइक 2 power 3, then we're gonna get 1/8. ओके सही है. तो इसकी जो टोटल हाफ लाइफ है इसका जो n है वो हमें मिल गया है 3. ओके n हमें मिल गया है 3. अब जो हमें चाहिए अ रेडियोएक्टिव सोर्स हैज़ अ हाफ लाइफ ऑफ 80 सेकेंड. हाउ लॉन्ग विल इट टेक? वी विल गोना यूज द सेम फॉर्मूला N G 1/2 इक्वल्स टू T. इसमें हमें T फाइंड करना है. हमारे पास N है, N हमारे पास क्या है 3, एंड हमारे पास हाफ लाइफ है दैट इज़ 80 एंड दैट विल बी 240 seconds. So let's move to the next MCQs. तो अभी हमारे इस MCQs पे this is one of the more difficult MCQs, लेकिन इसे हम सॉल्व करते हैं. 75 kilogram person receives a whole body radiation 25 am radii delivered by alpha particle for RBE factor 12. Energy absorbed. Okay. So firstly we know this formula RBE. Okay. So D is equal to E upon M. We have to find this E. How will we find this? तो पहले मैं आपको बताती हूँ. ये है हमारे पास 24 m radii, mean 24 multiplied by 10s power minus 3 radii. We will convert this radii into gray, which is a SI unit. So how we will convert is 1 gray equals to 100 radii. So x 24 multiplied by 10s power minus 3, and it will be x equals to 24 multiplied by 10s power minus 5. Okay, so we have got further calculation. So D will be equal to 24 multiplied by 10s power minus 5 equals to E upon M. We have 75, and here we get our answer E equals to 18 mg. Here we go. So which statement is correct for all 3 types of radioactive emission? There are 3 types: alpha, beta and gamma. Okay, they are deflected by the electric field. We know that gamma does not deflect. So it's incorrect. They ionize gases. They emit gases. They ionize gases. We know that all of these three ionize gases. Which ionizes the most? Alpha, then beta, then gamma. So the correct option will be B, but let's read C and D. And they emit light? No, they do not. And none of these, we know that B is correct. Mostly isotopes are radioactive because we know the condition that Z must be greater than 83 for isotope becoming radioactive. तो हम options देखते हैं. Their neutron to proton ratio is greater than? No. Their neutron to proton ratio is always less than? No. Their atomic number is always greater than 83. Yeah, we got our answer. So, okay, one more question. In 420 days, the activity of a simple polonium fell to 1/8 of its initial value. It will be equal to, and we know the formula. Okay. So in 420 days, the activity of a sample of a polonium fell to 1/8 of its initial value. Okay. The half-life of the polonium is, we have to calculate the half-life. How will we do so? Activity. Okay. N equals to NO equals to 1/2 N. It will be 1/8 equals to 1/2 N. And the N will be 3. There will be 3 half-lives. N will be 3. So we know the formula T1/2 N equals to given T. Here we have days. Okay, so T, we have to find the T. We have 3 equals to N and T equals to 420. And the T will be 420 divided by 3 will be 140 days.